Hello. Oh, it's my day off, so today I decided I would do a little sprucing up of my garden and my backyard and some of my backyard lawn ornaments that I've made. I've not been able to do anything like this for a couple of years. We've been a little occupied with our little grandson, which is great too. But now we're able to get back out here and do some of the things that we really enjoy doing as well. And he gets to be a part of some of it sometimes too. So that's very helpful. So anyway, but I created this little cement house that sits in a little garden planter in the backyard. And so I'm sprucing this up. It's gotten faded with the sun over the past, I don't know, I think I've had it out there about 4 years now. And so I'm sprucing it up with a new coat of paint, and then I'm going to stick it back out there and do some planting around it. What I want to share with you is what I'm sprucing up with. So I just went to Lowe's and got some of these sample sizes. This one is Sherwin-Williams, and I put my glasses on. There's words on here. This is interior exterior paint, and so this is going to work really well on my little house here that I'm doing. And so I just bought these little samples. That's, you know, I think they were just over $6 a piece, so not a very expensive way to get some nice indoor outdoor paint for small projects like we might have in our cement work outside. And so I've already put on the yellow. I've redone that already, so it's nice and dry. I'm going to do this roof now, which is going to be a little more persnickety, a little more fidgety, because look, I decided it was going to be great to put some little ornaments on top, which it does look pretty cute, but now when it's time to repaint, got to paint around those things, and they need to be painted too, so a lot of little detail work there. Not a big fan on detail work, but you know, got to do it, so we're going to. So I'm really excited to get onto this project and get this finished up. So there's the gardens I need to finish sprucing up and getting planted. This one back here, I'm hoping to plant some lavender in there. And then here's where the house is going to sit that I'm refurbishing. Then I got to clean out all of this right there. The dog. How do you keep the dog from digging? We have a gopher, or one or two, so he's trying to find the gophers. That's a problem. Here, look, I'm playing in the mud once again. Feels good. I've been getting my hands dirty in the garden. I've been planting some things, and things have been eating the things I've been planting. Got to fix that. I've been sprucing up some of the things that I have out in my garden. You know, all the little cement art that I love to put out there in our garden, and other people do too, so I'm glad that you're watching. It's been, well, y'all know, if you've been watching me for any time at all, these last 2 years have been full of handling a little grandson with a lot of stuff going on, right? And so we are coming into our own. We're getting it together, so life is evened out a little bit, and so now I'm back at it, I hope. So what I've got going on here today, my husband says, what are you going to do with your day off? I've got so much in my head to do on my day off. And I'll have another day off on Friday, which is, you know, good. So anyway, since I've started working in my garden again, my grandson and we have been cleaning out the garden. I pay him to do some of this garden work for me, which he enjoys. You can go buy his snacks and things, you know. And anyway, so we've got things cleaning up out there, getting the garden beds finished. And so as I'm starting to plant and figure out what I'm going to put in my garden, I thought, oh my goodness, I needed to make some more of these garden plaques. Now, these are not completely set yet, and there is a video on how to make these. I'll put the link to that video in the description below so y'all can go and find them. But I've needed to make some more. So I've got some carrots, which the carrots are coming up. I've had good luck with carrots. I buy the little ones so they don't take too long to grow, and they don't really make it into the house. Some of these things I plant so that when my grandson and my husband, well, my husband doesn't eat veggies very much, but my grandson and I are out doing the garden work, or we're outside goofing off or taking a little break, we'll go out to the garden and we'll graze. So I grow the carrots, so that's something we can pull out of the ground, kind of shake the dirt off and just eat it up. So we just grow the small carrots. So I've got carrots going in. I've got lettuces. That's the thing that some of the slugs have been eating. Somebody help me there. If you're a gardener, I am not a gardener. I just like gardening. And so I keep trying. Radishes. We've planted radishes. The seeds have been in the ground now for 2 weeks, and we still don't see anything coming up in the form of radishes yet. So we're going to be patient and hope that they do come up. But I've got one of these for radishes. I love mint, so we've got some mint going in. I made one of these for basil. There it is. That one says basil on it. And I am trying beets again. I got a juicer. I didn't get one. I bought myself a juicer for Christmas that attaches to my KitchenAid, and so I can juice my ginger, juice my apples, juice my beets, so I can have, what they call cold pressed juice that's supposed to be very powerful and healthy for us. Helps me out quite a bit, I know. And so anyway, I've got my little plaques going here, so as I get things planted in the garden, I'll be able to mark those. So excited. This little house here, I made this way before I was even making YouTube videos. And so I'm just sprucing it up. It's been out in the garden for a good 4 or 5 years. And so I'm sprucing it up, new paint job on it, so it can be bright and fresh again for this season. And what I did, I should make a video on this because I think a lot of you would enjoy making this. It is just, and maybe you'll figure it out on your own just from my description, but I think I'm going to try a video because I'd like to have another one. But this one is made with styrofoam sheets that's used for insulation, right? And so I just cut the styrofoam sheets the shape that I wanted them to be for this house. So it requires math. Cut out the sheets, then I added the little windows, right? I cut out the windows, and I put it all together using toothpicks. So toothpicks were kind of my little nails, if you will. So I put it all together with toothpicks, and then I wrapped it in burlap. So I put burlap on it and used some toothpicks to hold that in place. And then I added the cement. So this is just stucco kind of stuff. So the cement all is what I used for this also. And just put it on, let it set, put some more on, let it set until I had what I wanted here. And you'll notice right here, little rocks across. And so it sits out there in a little planter. I'll show you that later. But I put I put solar lights in it so that in the evening time it lights up. So it gets the sun all day long, and then in the evening it lights up, and that's pretty fun. We say the gnomes are home. Today is an actual day off, and we call it an actual day off because our grandson's got a lot put together these days, and so it's really helpful. Let's see, we started about 6 o'clock this morning. He's decided that it was a good day to do schoolwork. So we're homeschooling, and so he was on top of getting his schoolwork done and his little list of things that he needs to get done, right? Yeah. I don't know. Do you all need to have a list of make your bed, get dressed? Sometimes these children do. So he's got his little list of, his own personal hygiene things to do, and eat his breakfast. Yes, that has to be on the list. Feed the dog. He did wash up his breakfast dishes and put those away. He does empty our dish drainer every morning. We don't have a dishwasher. I'm not a fan of dishwashers, so we wash by hand. And so he's learned to wash dishes by hand, puts those things away, right? He did the trash today. He got the trash all ready. So he's done a lot of things this morning from about 6 o'clock on. It's almost 10:30 now. So a fun thing is he decided, since Grandma's got to go to the office again tomorrow, he's decided it would be wise for him to do his schoolwork for tomorrow, today, because he knows when Grandma's gone, he has a hard time getting it done. Papa's working here. They both are at home all day, but Papa's working too, and so Papa doesn't stay on him to get the schoolwork done. And so then he doesn't get his screen time, and he gets real frustrated, things like that. And so he's starting to look ahead, being able to plan ahead and know, okay, I struggle here, so what can I do to help myself not struggle here? And so this morning he made some wise decisions and went ahead and did his little school for tomorrow today. So he's feeling pretty good. He's marked that off of his tomorrow list. So it's been great. Here it is, all spruced up. Oh my goodness, did I have to do some work to dig all of the grass out of all of those rocks. There's my little house. I'll get you a nighttime picture so you can see it this evening. But I filled in all of the holes that the dog has dug. So that's taken care of. There's my zucchini. I plan on having it float right out into this area here. So I'll train it to flow out that way so it doesn't cover up all my fun rocks I've got here. So this might be familiar. You've watched me make that. And I've planted up the flowers. There's the top of the house, and I've got my ladybug crossing sign out here. Here we are. You've got the night view. Look, the gnomes are home. There we go. So these little solar lights I got at the Dollar Tree, they go right in this little hole I made. So that's how it's getting its light. I'm out here in the dark, I'm gonna fall down. There we go. Very cute.